Okay, Assalamu alaikum. I hope everyone is fine. Actually, because of some personal reason, I was not able to take the last class, so we were not able to discuss the paper. So that is what I want to do. Now, I hope that all of you have taken the slideshows from Sharjeel. I have forwarded them to him, and inshallah, uh, you should not have a problem if you go through those. Let me now talk about the questions and the format of the paper, what the paper is going to look like. Point number one, the paper is going to be completely from your slides. The slides that I have given in class, not just the official slides, the slides that I have given in class and the official slideshows that you have. So those are the two sources. If you want to study the concepts on your own from the internet or from some other book, you are free to do those. But I will only require the information that is in the slides. So let's quickly come to the format of the paper. There is going to be one case and all the questions will be weaved around the case. The questions will not be based on the case. They will be based on the information that is given in the slides. So the case is there to provide a context to help you analyze in a real world situation. And by the way, the case is not from this real world. It's from a time when agriculture used to be the mainstay of most economies. So please keep that in mind. So it's application to agriculture. So let's now talk about the first question. So the first question is related to, I'm not going to tell you what the question is, but the first question is related to the basics of economics. Okay. The key factors that a businessman, that a manager uses to make an economic analysis in the business. Now, if you want to answer this question this is what we discussed in class in the first lecture. If you remember the first slideshow, alright, go to the first slideshow and read the material on slide 2 to 12 very carefully. Now please remember, these are going to be long answers. There are going to be a few mathematical questions, but then the main thing here is your own analysis and your own application. Conceptual application, that's what I'm interested in. Alright, so slides 2 to 12, if you read carefully, then you will be able to do the first question. There is no right and wrong how you apply the concept, but the concept has to be correct. That is going to be the main thing. So the first question is based on slides 2 to 12 of the first slideshow. Question number 2 is related to, if you remember, we did the 4-stage model. So the 4-stage model is in your course, and again the application of the 4-stage model. If you want to study the 4-stage model in detail from the internet, you are free to do so. But in your slides, in the first slideshow, this information is available from slide 16 to 20. So from slide 16 to 20, you have to know very thoroughly if you want to do an informed discussion about this particular model in the context of the case. Then question number 3, of course, is based on, if you remember, there was one thing which we did not do from the slideshow, but I gave some research, and that was related to economic risk, and I also gave a separate slideshow, like a supporting slideshow to study from. So that slideshow was called IQRA MESN Lecture 2. IQRA MESN stands for supporting notes. IQRA MESN Lecture 2. So these are the supporting notes to Lecture 2, and these are available with Sharjeel. So you can take them and read them carefully. They're very straightforward. but they form the basis of the economic analysis, the economic risk that need to be analyzed by a business. All right. The fourth question is simply related to determination of price, and you just have to show a shift in the supply curve. So you need to know what factors cause a shift in the supply curve. All right. So this is just a diagram. So question number 4 is just a diagram, and then we go to question number 5. Question number 5 is based on it is based on the factors. If you remember, there are certain factors which will cause a movement along the curve. Other factors cause a shift in the curve. So this is related to shifting factors, but shifting factors related to supply, not demand. All right. So what are the factors that affect supply? All right, the non-price factors that affect supply, the determinants of supply. So you have to know the determinants of supply, and then you have to see what the case is asking. And then, but if you go to for this question, if you go to the slideshow, ICRA ME chapter 3, that's the name of the slideshow, ICRA ME chapter 3, and if you read the slides 23 to 32 very carefully, you will be able to handle this question well. Now if we move on to question number 7, 8 and 9. Question number 7, 8 and 9, for these questions, these are related to arc elasticity and point elasticity, which we did not do. I said I'd do in the next class, but I did not come for the next class. So no problem. What I will do is I will upload my own lectures on this channel by tomorrow. It's a very straightforward thing. The lectures will not be more than 5 minutes in length. So that's very simple. But if for some reason I'm unable to, I have forwarded 2 videos to Shajib, and he will be sharing those videos with you. So if you go through those videos, that's enough. That's all that is required. But please remember, you do require a numerical understanding. So there is a sum there. There is a numerical question. It's a straightforward numerical question, because I want to check the formula, whether you've understood the formula or not. So that question is also there. So please go through that. Don't panic. Just go through that video very carefully. It's very self-explanatory. You will understand. And if you don't, then I'll be uploading my own lecture also. But just in case I'm unable to, then that video will cover the content of the question, more than cover the content of the question, and you will be fine. All right. And then we will go to question number 10. So this is something that I discussed in class. So this is based on ME lecture. The slideshow, the name of the slideshow is ME lecture for official official. ME lecture for official. The slide numbers are 12 and 13. Okay. It's a very straightforward question on it's a very straightforward question on derived demand. So if you want to study derived demand, then this question is very much answered in these 2 slides. So it's very straightforward. There is a lot of material on derived demand on the internet, and there's a lot of material on derived demand in your books, but I don't require any in-depth research. You just have to show conceptual understanding and apply it to the case. So if you read the case carefully, you'll be able to apply. Then in the same slide, ME lecture for official, the next question, question 11, you will use slides 15, 16 and 17 to answer them. All right. So for question number 11, the ME lecture for official, slides 15, 16 and 17. And there are only 11 questions. So that's the end of, that's going to be the end of your paper. And just as I said, you can do your own research, you can do whatever you want to increase your understanding, but I require the information from the official slides. All right. If you need any, these slides are very straightforward. You will read them and you will understand, because we've already done them in class. But in case there is a problem, then you can let me know, and I will upload some explanations about them. All right, so don't worry, and I wish you all the best for your exam on Saturday, and good luck and best of luck. Thank you very much.